Live, I think I think I'm live. Okay, so today is it's an even more special day than before. Today is the day that I actually write a lucky web application with Crystal. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be better than Kemal from Tuesday. I'm kind of like, there was a bug and I kind of like got overwhelmed, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna go back to Kemal. But I'll copy over my Kemal project and start. No, actually, you know what? I'm gonna start with what Lucky says here. Okay, so I can build lightning fast web apps with fewer bugs. It's a web framework written in Crystal, which is like a Ruby, a statically typed Ruby language. Okay, wow, that was, sorry, I like really just like swallow noises. Okay, so it helps you, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's get started. All right, so I'm definitely not going to do this because that looks sketch. That looks really sketch. So I'm probably going to do none of this, right? I'm not gonna do any of this. Instead, what I'm gonna do is, oh wait, you have to use Postgres? Oh my goodness, just setting this up is gonna be crazy. I gotta use Docker Compose and stuff. Maybe I can find something, let's see. Lucky Web Framework, Lucky, Docker file? Let's see. Maybe there's something for me here. Maybe there's something. Docker image. Perfect. Perfect. I'm gonna use this because I don't want to set it up myself. So what is it? What does it do? It does a bunch of stuff here. It sets up Lucky. It's got Crystal. It's got Postgres. Okay, that's good. Okay, 5,000. All right, so we're gonna try this. I am going to try this right now. Let's see, a minimal Docker image. It pushes new image whenever a tag is added to the format. Lucky version prefix 1, Crystal version. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this. I'm not gonna get it from Docker Hub. Okay, so there's a build. Okay, all right. Oh, you know what? Actually, before I go on with Lucky stuff, since no one's watching, so like the last like 2 nights, I guess, I started thinking about Radical some more because I saw that Rails was so slow with Ruby, and I thought, oh, you know what? Maybe Ruby's not that slow, right? So like there is one server that's written in C. It has Ruby bindings to it. Actually, it doesn't really have Ruby bindings. It's just there's a gem, right? So it's really fast. Like it's so fast. Here, I just want to show you. So like with all this terrible stuff here, it's not that fast. But here we can get rid of most of this. Similar to what I was doing with Lucky, right? But yeah, for Ruby, I mean, it's quick. Like it's fast. So even with my horrible router, it's still fast. So here it is. I just want to show you. So okay, so you bring it up. Oh, what's going on here? Oh no, I did something. I did something wrong. What did I do? What did I do wrong? Oh, I must have been messing around with this. Wait, wasn't it just running? Am I crazy? Oh, okay, so now it's running. Do I need the middleware or something? Like I don't. Oh, middleware's empty. Yeah, I do need the middleware. Okay, hold on. Anyway, so yeah, it's kind of like a resurrection of my idea. So like the reason I resurrected it was because I'm starting to use Tailwind at work, and partials and helpers, even view component. It feels like sorry, it feels like not great. You know what I mean? Like it's like kind of not really what like a component like system would be, you know. And Lucky and like my Janet web framework has the perfect solution, right? And that's to write your HTML templates in, wait, is this not middlewares? Each? Oh, it's nil? Okay, yeah, let me do that. Okay. And that's to write your, that is to write your HTML in the language itself, right? Like, it's obvious, and it's funny because, like, why Lucky Stiff wrote this thing Markaby, which is hilariously slow, but like a proof of concept. And then someone like did some parsing on it, and then another person did, the same person I think actually wrote this thing called Tubby, and Tubby is really like the evolution, right? And it's like, it sits somewhere between like it's fast, but yeah, it's not like the fastest. It's slower than template based stuff, but like Rails is so slow that you wouldn't even notice. Like the template rendering is not the thing that's gonna bring you down. So let me just make sure this is working. Okay, so there it is, right? It's returning some HTML. It actually it's doing a little bit of work. It's actually returning HTML and doing something. So like before, I think I just had it doing plain text, which I should probably do that. But here, we'll see. Usually, after the first run, I can get 4,000. What am I doing? I can get 4,000 requests a second, so that's 2,500, right? But it's actually rendering HTML, so 3,200, right? Okay, so that's about 2,000. So if I don't do this, right? And I just do... Actually, you know what? Why didn't that work? Oh, it did work. Okay. And I just render, like, if I just return just a empty, you know, hello world rack response, it should be quite a bit faster, I think. Oh my gosh, I hate that, like the autocomplete doesn't let me do another thing. Okay, so let's try that. Okay, so a goo is the secret sauce, right? AGOO, I don't know how to say it, but there it is. So like, check that out, right? Like, there was like a weird fan out of like all the response times, and it's almost Ruby is almost 4,000 requests a second on my machine. Like this kind of like is very like almost as fast as what Kemal was, like on my machine at least. So that's pretty cool. It's not like as fast, but you also get all of Ruby, right? So that's pretty sweet. And I don't really care about like it being fast. I care more about like how it feels to write it. So yeah, this is a combination of a lot of things now. Like Radical version 1 was like, how can I make Rails light like perfectly? But then I was like, you know what? This stinks. Like I'm gonna do this instead. Like I'm gonna do you don't even need that, right? I could just say this. So I'm gonna do Phoenix routing, right? So I'd never seen the Phoenix router before. I'll get to Lucky in a second. I'd never seen the Phoenix router before, but I looked at it and I was like, oh, you know what? It's actually more consistent than the Rails router because you have to say the URL and then you give it the controller and the method. But not just that, you actually have resource routing, but the resources are the same, right? So you can decouple the controller name from the URL, which, I mean, I know you can do that in Rails too, but like it's not like as nice, I guess. Like it's not required, right? And I know it takes away from the whole like, oh, you don't have to think about names thing, but yeah, I mean it's pretty cool. So I think I did this right. What did I do? Resource, class. Oh, okay, so it doesn't even. Okay, so I can't do that. Resources. Okay, so I can do that. Maybe I do need that still. I can do this. Get home index. And I think that should work still. But yeah, so I brought back the routes. I brought back a bunch of stuff. I did all this. I also ripped off this Red Framework I saw from 2016, which this person is like a really great Ruby hacker. Like where they made this, the way it is like really nice. First of all, he has this like inheritable thing that's like active records with a deep dupe, but you don't actually need that. So you can get rid of active support here and just do this. And now you can have class instance variables that when you inherit from another class, they, oh, increase font size. Yes, sorry. I know, I always forget to increase font size. There we go. Now it's really big. Wait, is that? I'm looking. There we go. Yeah, that's nice. So anyway, yeah, like this, I'll do it over here too. Oh, geez, I can't do that too much. So yeah, this is cool. And then the thing I really liked about this was this base file. It has the way that it initializes the builder for rack. And then also, like you can have middleware inside of the app because it just uses like a static method. I was like, oh my gosh, this is genius. Like you don't, like your app is still like your middleware is part of your app and not the other way around, you know? Like your app's not just a middleware. So that was really cool. So this is like routing, Phoenix routing, or like Lucky routing, I guess. And then this is New York, like middleware style. And this is something. This is the only thing that's new, right? Is the when you have a controller or a route is what I'm calling it. You can have a class. You can do two things. You can have a class that is a component, right? So here, let me. So I guess I don't want to get caught up on the layout thing, but I will. Okay, so you can have a class that represents a view. So this is just the H1 tag, and it's like this is view component, but if view component had a method called render that takes a template like inline and it's in Ruby. That's the best I could. So it's like view component, but like everything's together, right? And then so this takes whatever you want, like you're doing it, and you can inherit from component, right? Like just like view component, or you can inherit from if you want to wrap it in like some more HTML, right? So this took me a little while to like click, but yeah, I was like, why? What am I doing? Like I was doing, oh, you know, in like regular controllers, you say like layout application or whatever, right? And I'm like, oh, it's kind of a hack actually, if you think about it. So instead you can just inherit from layout as it's also a component, right? There's nothing special, and you just you define the template, you override the template method. So you can see the template methods here, these 3 lines, and so you're actually going to overwrite it, and it's going to take a block still, but you call this layout method instead of template, and then you just call super on the block, and that's going to call the template, the component template thing with the H1. And that's how layouts work. Like it's so simple. I was like, oh man, like there's no inheritable, or like there's no class instance variables where you have to like to define the layout or whatever, or like it's not looking for a layout somewhere. It's just right there, right? And everything's a component. Which I was kind of blown away when I did this. I was like, oh, you know what? I kind of really like this. So yeah, there's 2 ways to do it. So you can just inherit. If you want a layout, you can just inherit. Or I made a thing where in the component, right, you can actually, here is a base class radical component. You can actually, it'd be nice if it went there, but it doesn't. So there's only 4 methods, right? There's like instance methods, render, template, layout, right? And then there's, like they're just tubby components. Just Google GitHub tubby Ruby or something, and it'll come up. So this self-render is like, you know, if you don't want to like name your components and you just want to render something, right? So like instead of home index, you can just do the same exact thing, right? You can say component, or you can say I inherited from layout because I want the layout, but you could just say component render. And then it takes a block, I think. Does it take a block? I don't know. Let me make sure before I lead you down the wrong path. Yeah, it does. Okay, it takes a block. Where was I? Yeah. Okay, I was 26. Okay, so it takes a block. Oh, also, because I'm like on a weird ranty thing now. Airline. Do you see this? Do you see the normal main? Like this is really cool. I find actually this is a Lua line, but you know it's airline, whatever. My Vim setup is getting really complex. I bumped the mic, sorry. Okay, so this component render, and it takes a T, tag, right? Stands for tag. You could do tag if you want, but I like T because it's going to be everywhere. And then you can just, start doing stuff, right? T, H1, hello. And then you could, you don't have to, so I'm in the controller still, right? Or the route. So yeah, if you had another component, right? You could do that if you wanted. You can just say new. Actually, can you say new? Maybe you should be able to. But yeah, if you had like another component, like the other, what is it called? What did I call it? Home index, which takes a message, hello from home, right? So now there should be two. There should be one H1, and then you kind of just like start putting stuff into the renderer. The T thing is the renderer from Tubby, and then this will Radical is similar. Like I stole this from Rails too. Like if you return a component from a route, it'll just turn it into a rack response, right? So I could try this. Let's see if it works. I'm like blowing all this hot smoke. Okay, so there it is, right? So it also escapes what you put in there. So that's one thing you have to think about. But other than that, actually, yeah, why did it do that? Oh no, that's right. That's what's supposed to happen. Oh, you know what? Because I need to do a 2-tubby, but whatever. I'll figure that out later. But anyway, that's how it works, or will work anyway. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. On to Lucky. That's what I say. All right, let's get rid of this. Okay, so I'm gonna start like a new tmux thing. Lucky test. Wait, I don't have that. That doesn't exist. Projects, Lucky Test. Okay, so we're gonna get that Docker file. But yeah, I'm really excited about how Radical's shaping up. It's pretty cool. Oh, whoops, I just closed it. Okay, there it is. All right. Docker file. And hopefully it works. If it doesn't work, I'm debugging a Docker file for the next like 20 minutes. Okay, so Docker file, good. Let's expose run. So I have to actually jump into the Docker. Okay, that's fine, whatever. Let's try it. CD project Lucky Test, Docker build, T Lucky Test dot. Oh, you know what? This is like really old, I think, right? How Crystal 1? Oh no, 2021. Okay, I can live with that. Well, that's big. I should have just left up Radical. But anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna like change Radical. No one's really using it anyway, so that's like, hey. So yeah, no one's really using it anyway, so I can change it. Oh wait, there's 1 star. No, who's using it? Oh, okay, he just wanted to see what was up. All right, Lucky CLI is being installed. Stuff is happening here. Luckily, I don't have to do any of this. That's really nice. But yeah, this New York one is really cool. It's like the weirdest thing from like he stopped in 2016 or whoever this person stopped in 2016. They've got like really interesting ideas about like how to sort of like build on top of something like Sinatra. Because you could put some middleware in here and do all kinds of stuff, but more than Sinatra. There's like an inline template even. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Oh, it's really what is it doing? Run crystal build. Oh, it's building Lucky. Okay, all right. That's gonna take a while. Yeah, this is cool though. Like, this is kind of what like I imagine when I think about like a higher level Sinatra. But yeah, I was interested in the data mapper thing. I saw it today. I saw that I think there's 3 competing like alternatives to Active Record. There's this thing, data mapper or ROM or whatever. And there's Hanami's thing, Hanami model or something. I already had it right there. Hanami model. Yeah, I like the Hanami. I actually like this, the way it works, like how they split up the database like changes from the actual like row thing. So like they have like a table and a row class. But what's funny to me is like you can make this a struct, right? Because like they never, I don't think they do anything with this. Like they just have a repository and create, find, update, delete, and then the user itself, like did they do anything? They must do something with it. Like you know, maybe that's builds the query, right? But to me, like you just, you know, make this a little nicer. The API could be quite a bit nicer actually. But yeah, so the repository has like all the CRUD stuff, and then I guess oh, the repository also builds the queries too. Oh wait, this is bad. The caller internal magnet. Okay. Oh, okay. So they name it, right, and then they do the thing. Yeah, I mean, I like the way that they are thinking. I like what they're doing. I like this too, mapping do. I mean, I think about this all the time. Like, why is the schema not in the thingy? But yeah. Anyway, so all right. So let's start it up. Docker run rm it. Let's mount a volume because why not? Let's look at what the volume is actually supposed to be. What is it? I don't even know. Did he say? Docker Hub feature ideas, blah blah blah. What about Rhoda? Can we build in the top of it? In the top of it? Rhoda? I mean, honestly, Rhoda's really good. The only reason I actually was pretty productive with Rhoda. Now that I think about it, like here, let me show you something. This is my little uptime monitor that I have. Oh, it's private. Why is it private? Like, who cares? Yeah, so I wrote this. It's actually running here, and this is a Rhoda app. So I'm using why am I using Docker Compose? I don't even know why I'm using that. I only have one Docker file. So yeah, this is Rhoda. I kind of like set it up like Rails, models, jobs, mailer, all that stuff. And then I think one thing that gets me is like the plugins. I like Rails opinionated stuff. I don't like that Rhoda's so flexible. But other than that, like I think it's really easy conceptually to do, because like look at this. You don't have, there's no, like, just like Matt said, there's no like before or after filters. You just set an instance variable and now it's everywhere below you, right? Like you don't have to, oh, where does this come from, you know? Oh, this inheritance hierarchy between like containers, controllers. But yeah, you can definitely, I think I have an open source Rhoda one. Oh, what am I doing? But yeah, you can definitely build on top of Rhoda too. But I don't know if I would. I guess I could. Then I don't have to do it all myself. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so Docker file, here it is. What is the Docker files? Does he say user local is the thing? User local. Oh no, that's just for that one, the build image. The runtime image doesn't have one. It's just root. Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna, I don't think I can mount root. So I'm just gonna say there's no mounting, right? Lucky test. There's really nothing else to do, right? Like there's no environment variables or anything. I guess that's why it's a test, right? All right, root at root. Lucky should be here. Hey, you are not in a Lucky project. That's okay. Lucky init. Project name. Lucky to. Let's see how far behind we are. GitHub. Is there like where do I find that on this mobile thing? Can I not do that? Actions, projects? No. Man, where do I, is it here? Oh my gosh, I gotta zoom out a second. Releases. 0.29, hey, well, that's actually 0.28, that's not bad. Yeah, read the change log. Oh my goodness, there's a we gotta go through this. We don't have to go through it, but export to proto, okay, some SSL handlers. What I don't understand about this SSL thing is like, why do we have SSL stuff in the framework? Like, everyone's gonna front with Nginx or Caddy anyway, right? At least that's what I do. One version. Let's see. Fixed binary name generator, gen secret key, HTML status, numbers, symbols, HTTP says. We're lucky routes task to print within a table. Again. Add a new flag option. Okay, so let's get started here. I just started learning web dev and this is going way over my head. Yeah, don't pay attention to everything that I talk about. Just like we're gonna get into it. Don't stress. Okay, so if you're just learning web dev though, like HTML, JavaScript, and CSS, that's just static files for now, and then I don't know, maybe PHP. I have no idea, or like Node, I guess probably. Don't stress about Crystal and all that stuff. Although, I mean, hey, if Crystal's your jam, you know, we'll call it Lucky Test. Lucky can generate different types of projects. Full, recommended for most apps. Great for server rendered HTML or single page application. Okay, all right. Webpack is included. Oh no, Lucky uses Webpack. Oh shoot, I didn't even know that. Now I'm like dreading it. Let's see, what changed in 0.28? Multi-part, raw JSON, form 4, Boolean attributes, deprecated route, and nested route from actions. Deprecated nested route. Yeah, I've gotten into HTML, CSS, and JS. Perfect, you're on the right track, that's it. What do you, I mean, if you're gonna go further, I would do, wait. Is that Bob Ross? What is that? We got a discussion to migrate away from Webpack. The popular jumpstarting thing doesn't include it. A discussion to migrate away. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, the jumpstart thing. Right, Jumpstart Lucky. I remember. What is it? Is it called Jumpstart Lucky? Maybe if I type... Oh, that's not going to be anything. Web framework. DuckDuckGo is like... awesome Lucky. Learning with Leon, learning webdem with... Oh, I see, okay. I thought that was... Look, I swear it looked like Bob Ross to me, I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know if... What is it called? Is it Jumpstart? Lucky Jumpstart is what I use. ES build. Perfect. Let me get that over here. Yes. Lucky Jumpstart. Oh, it has a Docker Compose file! Oh my goodness, incredible. It has tailwind. It also deploys to fly. Oh my goodness, it deploys to fly. Dang, that's nice. Okay, so tailwind typography, forms, and aspect ratio. Is that a thing? Stimulus. Oh wow, that's weird. Now that I think about it. TypeScript and TypeScript. Whoa. All right. Email confirmation of users. What? Email confirmation of users. Is that a feature? Handy dandy dependent bot configuration file is just for Postgres. Lucky runs locally. I see. Stimulus plus Turbo plus TypeScript is amazing. Yeah, I haven't tried with TypeScript. A working GitHub Actions workflow, prettier, Crystal format, Amoeba, Crystal spec. Crystal spec. I don't know what this is. What is this? Instructs the spec. Oh, this is like the testing thing, right? Instead of like auto test or mini test or whatever. What's Amoeba? Amoeba linter. You don't write tests, just ignore. That's true. I don't write tests. Okay, so let's see. Docker file, render file. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Has built-in fly.toml. That's what he said. Proc file too. What is there a Docker? So Docker doesn't. Why didn't you have Lucky in Docker? Why is it not there? Let's look at it. Web server Docker file. I mean, you can just run this locally, right? Lucky DB migrate. Serve the application binary. I should probably start with this, but I'm gonna start with just vanilla Lucky because we're learning. We're learning Lucky today. API only or full. It's gonna be full. You don't need tests when you have a compiler. It's so true. The compiler, catches everything. Like, especially if you're writing, what is it called? Idris, right? Is that what it is? Like a dependently typed or something, right? Type-driven development. Yeah, if you're writing Idris or Crystal, like you don't need tests. Like you're done. You don't need that. Okay, so what else am I doing here? Let's see. Starting a Lucky project. I don't want to skip the wizard. No. Full. Okay, I don't want to skip it. Start the server. All right, so generate authentication. Dang, wow, it generates that. Okay, let's do that. Maybe I'll actually build something today. Like, I don't know. Let's see. Done generating a lucky project. CD into lucky test. Check database settings. Yeah, and config database.cr. Script setup. Wait, what is script setup? A system check. Installing node dependencies. That's a lot of stuff. It does some it has some sample data too. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Okay, so what else? I'm supposed to check database settings. Config database.cr. I imagine it's fine. Just, oh, maybe it's not. If production else m database URL. I don't think I don't think that's a thing that I'm doing here. Is that what I do for echo? Echo path? Yeah, echo. I don't have a database URL. Env. What do I do? Is it set env? Is that what it is? No, that's not a thing. I'll just say database URL. Actually, in a Docker container though? What do I do? Bash RC? That's not even a thing, is it? SHRC? ZSH? I don't know how to set that. We'll just give it one. Actually, let's just try it and see what happens. Let's see. Actually, I could look at the Docker file probably. If you're running Postgres localhost, you just gotta delete username and password lines and you're good to go. I'll use trust auth. It'll use trust auth. Okay, perfect. I usually use SQLite, so I'm kind of missing it. Let me see. So this, I just realized that I didn't mount the volume, right? So this is only in the Docker container, and now I don't have any files outside the Docker container. CD project, lucky test. Yeah, it's definitely does not. There's nothing there. So now I have to do. I don't even have any of them in here. I wonder, because I can't. Okay, I'm gonna start over. I can't mount root. Maybe I will start with the lucky whatever. Whoops, that was a habit. So yeah, I can't. Oh, whoops, I can't do this. Flags after the thing. Lucky test. Okay, I've got to set a working directory in here. I've got to change this. I can't just not have this. Before I do it, I have to set workdir, and we'll just set it to there's not even a user. Like, I just set it to I don't know. I'll just set it to var app, I guess, right? Var is always a thing, I think, right? Okay, or var, however you say it. Let me see. So I'm docker build, lucky test. Yeah, lucky /app. I'll do /app. Having Docker PG is great. That's true. That is true. I mean, this one has Postgres in Docker in the same container, but it doesn't have a separate one. Okay, so let me run this the right way. App. And now I can use lucky init. What is it? What did I call it? Lucky test? Full? Yes. Okay, so that's slower because it's actually writing to the file system. There it is, lucky test. Perfect. Lucky test. I'm just actually gonna open that in lucky test. Oh, you know what? Why do I have lucky test as the folder? It's fine, whatever. I've already gone down this path. It's too late. It's too late to go back now. Postgres and Docker is just for the pSQL client, not for running PG. Oh no. So it's not really running. What if I just start it up? Let's just go to config database cr. Oh, the syntax highlighting. Some common usernames. We'll just get rid of that. And we'll just say oh, it has localhost. Okay, 5432. Settings, blah 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 blah. Okay, so this is it'll work, I think. I think I might have to install script setup. Script setup is not found. Oh, because I have to cd. Can't execute. What? Can't execute bash. The Docker file does not even have it. Do you have your dot files public? I kind of like your font FCF config. What is my FCF config? Is that a thing? Oh yeah, the telescope, right? Neovim. Yeah, this the font. Yeah, I guess I should, right? Just the font is fire code, I think. I don't think I have my dot files. If I do, they're really old. Let's see, gist, right? Is that a thing? It'd probably be a gist, right? I have my alacrity though. Yeah, like this is probably the closest that I'm gonna have to dot files. Oh, I have my NVim init, which I've changed recently. But yeah, it's here somewhere. Let me just link this so you don't have to actually type it in. Okay. And there's like a bunch of old stuff that I've never touched. Okay, so all right, so we're gonna try this again. Oh my goodness, yarn is not installed. Can I? It's not gonna happen. All right. Hey, you think it would just install it for me, right? I'm missing that jumpstart thing already. Do I have npm installed? npm not found. Alright. Alpine Linux, I don't even care what version, honestly. You thought. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. npm. That Docker file is really meant for prod, not dev. Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. APK add npm. It's all right. We're just learning. Also, this like has a weird, like it totally changed my syntax. Okay, so npm IG yarn, is that what it is? I never use npm. It's horrible. What is happening now? Let's see. Oh, here it is. Okay, npm, yeah, npm. Okay, so I do remember from my npm days. All right, there we go. Yarn, perfect. Let's try it again. Hey. Oh my gosh, the warnings. There they go. Oh, this is gonna take a while. I just realized this node module is gonna be huge. It's gonna be big. I think everyone's seen the meme, right, with the node modules in the universe and like the black hole, right? Oh my gosh, it's still going. All right, well, I don't really know what to do. I mean, I don't know. Like, what do you guys want to talk about? I have no idea. We're just gonna sit here while this does its thing. Yeah. I guess the moral of the story is don't use Node, or if you do, I guess just try to get ES build and don't ever install anything. Well, I guess I can go over this lucky stuff. Let's see, components, so they no longer require context to be passed in. Mount defaults. If we can ask for its context. I'm learning the internals of Lucky as I'm thinking about learning Lucky. Context, mount component. I guess I'm guessing component is the view stuff, the Lucky HTML stuff. Let's see, command line task handling deploying HTML forms, rendering HTML. Yeah, is this what a component is? I have no idea. So you can access request info from the HTML code required for length. Oh, I see. Okay. There's just like a nicer API and stuff, like for your paths and everything. Renders, custom. Oh, this is a good idea. Huh, interesting. Dev content. What is there something that's like really like pretty famous, like written in Lucky or anything? Not quite ready. Subscribe to our blog. Quality of life updates. It's just the blog. There's no testimonials or anything. What is it? What is this not good? What is it? What Bonspiel Studio? Oh, I mean the Swiss Army knife of Bonspiel Studios from Bracket Management. Wait, I don't understand what this is. Oh, curling. Oh, okay, Milwaukee Curling Club. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, this is sweet. This is cool. I like this. Oh, is this the default? I wonder if this is the default Lucky auth, you know? That'd be cool. Has a built with Lucky section. That's what it is. Built. There it is. Let's see. Official Lucky website. Lucky diff. Cast bits. The service of it. Oh, hey. Hey, it's a ping one. Cool. This looks like it's offline already though. Like similar to mine, I guess. Notify yourself with pushover. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh man, it's still going. It's still, yarn is still like all right, we'll get to Lucky eventually. And then like just as I get there, I'll have to you know, just log off. You know, sometimes you gotta test it. You know, sometimes you gotta test the XSS first thing. Okay, so it has to be an email. That's good. Wait, why can I not? Oh, there we go. No. Sign in failed. Okay, fair enough. Email is not in our system. Alright. What if I sign up? Password 123. Oh yeah, we're finally on Crystal. We're finally getting Crystal dependencies. Account created. My account. Ensure your services are available. Notify yourself with push. Maybe I have to actually click a link in the email or something to be. Is there like a dashboard or something? Oh. Okay, well. Okay, what else is built with Lucky? Let's see. Server hosting for Valheim. Oh, this looks legit. All of your servers come with. You know what? This yeah, this is pretty cool. Ping tester too. Look at that. Test your connection. Look at all these testimonials. Amazing. Avram. Getting to the ORM. You might like scribe.rip. Alternative front end to Medium. Custom domains work too. Review Medium customly replace Medium with scribe.rip. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like this. Yeah, I do like this. I like all the different front ends, like the YouTube one that Matt was talking about. Like, I like all that stuff. That's pretty cool. Interesting. Made the CSV form. Oh, this is just an example, right? So like earlier today, I was looking at resist and thrive. Yeah, sure. I was looking at yeah, I was looking at this. Not earlier today, but let's see. Scribe.rip. I can't believe .rip is a real top-level domain. That's crazy. I can't believe it's a thing. If you're only interested in the how-to... Okay, so this is cool. Yeah, like, this works pretty well. Oh, the syntax is terrible, but honestly, on Medium, it's just as bad. So I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. I like that it has dark mode, too. Oh, you know what? It's not even... Oh, there we go. Oh, you know what? The syntax isn't horrible. That's not terrible. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost to the end of the setup. Yeah. We're almost there. There's a lot of shards that I don't understand at all. I mean, I see exception page. Maybe I should look at some of these. T-plate, crystal shard. Oh, there it is. T-plate. A crystal library for running multiple template files. Yeah. Template file. Glass. Oh, I see. So it takes a bunch, right? Like all of these, and then it renders them all. Interesting. Don't see that. There's a link to the source code for that site at least. Oh, I see. Okay, let me go back to the thing. Describe. Oh, there it is. Describe. Stack Overflow, Gyarados Crystal. Oh, perfect. That's so funny because it's built with. Wait, why isn't it built with Rust? Review my email. Oh, this is cool. Dendro Rhythms. Joystick TV. Oh, I don't want to click that. Well, what are you gonna do? Let's see. Ask CR. Oh, it doesn't exist. Dang, that stings. Shards. Oh, Avram has a built-in Slugify thing. Oh yeah, generates slugs for database columns. That's cool. I wonder. Using title. Sweet, doing some lucky. I am doing some lucky. At least I'm trying to. I downloaded the wrong, or I'm using the wrong Docker files. So, I just been sitting here waiting for it to do its Docker thing. But yeah, eventually there's gonna be some lucky that's happening. I think. I hope. Okay, so article query, new slug. Abram is a great ORM. The first. Okay, yeah, this is cool. So oh yeah, that's interesting. Man, there's a bunch of crystal shards that like really take a bunch of stuff. Like, I did not realize how much crystal has been written in. It was 2016, I thought, right? Was it 6 years? Like that's insane. This is what you were working on, Matt. Breeze, right? You were like it's like a UI stuff on top of Lucky. Speaking of UI stuff on top of Lucky, you know what? DHH tweeted about that, or no, there's a pull request on Rails about like UI stuff, like a web UI or something, right? Is it kind of user interface, UI admin or something? Maybe I should say admin. Now I can't find it. But luckily I have all day because I swear this thing's broken. What if I just try to start it? Can I just Docker container ls? Actually, you know what? I don't think I spun down my other Docker containers. Let me do that first. I always forget that. Let me do it over here though. It's secret work stuff that I don't think I can show. I don't think I can show it anyway. Let's see. Docker container. Yes, it was definitely, it's all running, it's all there. Okay, let me see. Let me bring this stuff down. Okay, so where am I? Is it still running? Oh, it is still running. Okay, well, what are you gonna do? Let's see. That looks better. Creating the database. Okay, so I think... Wait, creating the database. Oh, this is part of the setup script still. Breeze is a pseudo admin dashboard, not quite a generic UI component. Lucky, you know, with Breeze, if it was like a real admin dashboard, you could just go past Lucky and just like get some free marketing and no code, just straight up like Breeze. You don't have to even touch the code anymore. Breeze just does everything for you. It's all no code all the time. And you can use the hashtag and, you know, who's that guy? The no code guy. What's his? Ben something? Ben, no code guy. Is that his first name? Oh, there's so many apparently. I don't even know. No code hustler. Okay, there it is. There, I take back what I said. What else was there? Multi-auth. OAuth. Man, there's OAuth. SendGrid. SES adapter. Send in blue. Spark post. Postmark. There's a postmark one. That's my... I actually, yeah, I switched to postmark from Mailgun, so that's good. PG extras. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, it even has the old, you made one for the old legacy routing that's like, was legacy just before I even started learning this. Lucky stylable scope CSS for your lucky components. Oh wow, look at that. Let's see, lucky stylable. Be wary of, wait, what? Let me see, view component? What is this pull request? Oh no, make sure Postgres? Oh no, I have to actually start it. Alpine install Postgres. I think next time I'm gonna start with the other one and see how nice it is. Let's see, APK add Postgres. No, not the client. The server. How to run in a Docker. Okay, so from blah 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 blah. That's not a thing. Wait, don't I have Postgres already? APK, don't I, Postgres. Is that another thing? Postgres SQL? Oh, pSQL. Oh, well, there it is. APK add. Yeah, I usually would, but not today. I just want to get something going. Let's see, APK. What is it though? Like, what is the thing? I shouldn't have closed that Alpine thing. Is it called lib Postgres or something? Maybe it's just Postgres SQL. Yes, it's installing something. Perfect. How do I start up the server though? Is it running now? Maybe it's running now. No. Let's see. Start Postgres. Alpine Linux. Oh, there's this WordPress thing. It keeps alright, fine, DuckDuckGo. Fine. Okay, so there it is. Postgres SQL. Create required files. Did it? I think it did it already. I think. I don't know. Let's see. Cause like, yeah, I don't Docker compose and all that stuff. I don't know, man. I don't know about all that. Let's see. Sudo Postgres. Oh my goodness, this is a lot. What if I just skipped all that and tried it? Oh, initdb. Oh, I need that. Okay, fine. Oh my gosh. CD. Okay, I'm Postgres now. Oh my goodness. Man, I really gotta find a better Docker file for vanilla Lucky. Okay, so now it's gonna work, right? A new database cluster? No usable, that's fine, I don't care. Success, that's what I wanted to see. Yes, perfect. Okay. Oh wait, enabling trust authentication. Oh, it did it. Okay, for local, perfect. Allow remote connections. Oh, we don't need that. we got to run on the same thing. Okay, so test Postgres SQL server. Oh, come on. Oh wait, it's pgctl start. There we go. Is it changing Unix? I don't need that. Yay, it started. All right, this is amazing. Now we're cooking with gas. That's what I'm talking about. Perfect. Oh, that's perfect. Postgres. Sweet. Okay, so now I can get out of the Postgres user, right? And now it'll Lucky's gonna do the thing, right? What was I even doing before? What was it? Creating the, it looks like Postgres. Create DB. Oh no! Do I have to run through the whole setup again? Maybe it can skip. Maybe it'll skip. Oh no! Wait. Oh, it's already up to date. Okay, so it did skip. Okay, perfect. Perfect. The lock files are working. Yes. Overmind. Wait, Overmind, not HiveMind? Oh my gosh, there's so many. Forgo? Not for the proc files. Foreman is not cool anymore. Oh, Overmind works with tmux. That's pretty cool. That's interesting. What is this? I don't think I've even seen this. Lucky oh my gosh, it's doing the dependencies again. Okay, so Lucky DB dot create. Something's happening. Lucky DB create. Wait, Laravel mix? What is that doing in here? Are we using Laravel's thing for the assets? Like what? This is insanity. Laravel mix. What is Laravel mix? What is Laravel? I don't even know. No, I know what it is. An elegant wrapper around Webpack for the 80% use. Oh, I see. Okay. We wrote a Crystal proc file manager. Maybe. Yeah. I've been using Nox for so long that it hasn't been released. What the heck is Nox? Nox Crystal Lang? Is that what I do? Oh no, PG not running. Wasn't it just... Roll root does not exist. Okay, I need to add a root to the post. Actually, can I just set... Why is it... Oh, because I'm root. Because I'm running it as root. Let me Postgres add role... Oh my goodness. Create role by practical... Oh my goodness. Okay, let me go back to the Postgres user, I guess. PWD? That didn't do what I wanted it to do. Let's see. Okay, well, I'm stuck now. Exit. Let me see. pSQL. Root does not exist. Yes, I understand. What is it? Is it pSQL like template 1 or something? Is that what it is? pSQL U, Postgres. Is it capital U? Okay, all right, there we go. Let's create role. I've been using not this way. Oh, here's it. Nox is the crystal proc file. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember that. I remember. There it is. Perfect. Let's look at it. Oh, it's in the forum. Oh, here it is. Nox. Proc file based project. You know, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna try this right now. Let's see. Create role. I don't even. What is it? Create role. What I name root? Right? Is that what I'm doing? With super user. There. Okay. Perfect. So now, this should be database wide, I think. So if I almost exited out of that. That would have been terrible. Okay. So now root does exist. Okay, and it's a super user. So no more complaining. Just do what SQLite does and just let me write to the database. Compiling. Again. Something's happening. Wow, this loading thing is really cool. Like, I just realized, like, I was like, oh, this is cool. Yeah, it's loading. And I was like, oh man, like this loading thing is, this loading indicator is intense. Oh my goodness, are you kidding? Not permitted to lock. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Wow. One of these, create role with, how do I update? Now I have to update the role? What if I just drop the role, root, and I just create it again, right? With super user, and how do you do multiple? What's the example? Create role with password. No, with is not the thing. Super user. Oh, you just start. Okay, with super user, login, create DB. Right? Oh my gosh, what is this? What was that, Machine Gun Kelly? Get on my face. Okay, here we go. We're gonna try one more time. Now it has login and create DB. Wait, could not connect to database template 1. Oh no. Is that because I didn't have the root role? Or is that something else? This is why I don't use Postgres anymore. This is why I stopped using Postgres. Okay, alright. Let's look at Nox some more. Okay, yeah, this is cool. Nox start F with the proc file. Pretty simple. I like it. Let's look at Matt's code and see how terrible it is. Or how good it is, actually. Probably better than mine. Way better than mine. Intercepting IO. Oh, man, look at all these colors. Okay, so let's... I think I'm good. I think it actually... I think that's it, right? Lucky DB create, indent. I have a little bit to go here. I don't know what indent means. Oh, no. Oh, no. What did I do? Okay, so now I need to migrate. I think it already created the .m file. Yeah, yeah. What is that? What is verify connection? I don't know what that is. It's really taking a long time though. Almost done. Lucky Dev. I'm so close to Lucky Dev. And we're gonna finally open up Lucky. Broken pipe. What? Oh, that's just the indent thing. I don't know. Migrate the database. Give me that auth, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Let me see. Migrations, maybe? Create users. And, oh, the CI text extension. That's what I'm talking about. That's legit. Man, you guys are ahead of the curve. And it's, each primary key is a 64-bit integer. Just in time to end this try. No, seriously, 9:30. You know what's hilarious about SQLite? Look, I don't want to say anything about Postgres, but SQLite integers by default are 64-bit. So there's no confusion. All right, that's all I'm saying. Everything's a big int, right? Let's see, unique, case sensitive, encrypted. Oh, encrypted password too. This is nice. So the CI text is for the case and sensitivity, or the case sensitivity, right? No. Come on. Come on. Are you serious? I was just talking about CI text. Create extension if not exists. CI could not open extension control file. What is that even? Dude, I swear. What? Stack Exchange? Why is this on Stack Exchange? I found this answer on Stack Overflow. What? Yeah. Seems the case to be the latest version. Windows. Sudo apt install Postgres 10. What? PostGIS scripts? Do I have to? Okay. Postgres. Let's get rid of it. Let's just do the migration without CI. Let's just no case sensitivity. Just forget that, right? We're just gonna do that. There we go. Now we can run the migrations. And then I still have one more thing after I have the seeds, right? Now I think, let's look at the seeds. I bet you, I wonder, required data. I wonder if it needs. Oh no, there's nothing. Oh, perfect. Like there's not even any seed data at all, right? Let's see. What was the other one? Data. Sample data. Oh, this is perfect. There's no sample data. That's amazing. Okay, perfect. So that's it. We're good. Like this is it. This is the one. Okay. Let me install Nox. Okay. Add the dependency to your shard YAML. I don't know why, but every time I hear the word shard, I think about sharding, you know? I don't know what it is. I gotta grow up. Okay, let me see. Nox is here. The version, look, Matt is the best coder, so I don't care what the version is. Shards install. Okay. Fetching all of these things again, even though the lock file, shard.lock. This is shard.lock, right? Is it, all right, well, whatever. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's fast. Okay, perfect. Okay, so Lucky Dev. Oh, wow. No process runner could be, wait, the crystal process runner, Lucky Dev. All right, I'll install Overmind. It's not gonna work with Lucky Dev. Overmind, process, runner. I don't even know where process funner? There, it still came up. DuckDuckGo, thanks. Oh, Evil Martians. Yeah. Okay, so what is going on? Maybe there's an easier one. Brew install. tmux. Why do I don't want a tmux inside of a tmux. What else can I do with Lucky? I'll just do forgo. Forgo process runner. Yeah, that seemed like I've used Hivemind before, but forgo proc file. All right, let's just do forgo proc file process runner. Oh, that's Foreman. What the heck? Where is it? It's at the very beginning, right? It was at the very beginning of the setup script. There it is. Let me close our tabs. There we go. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's go. Can I? Come on. I don't even have. Is it go? Is it go, Lang? Alright, bring it in. Do I have go? I think you'll need Ruby though. APK, Golang, or Alpine Linux. Ugh. Let's see. Do I have to compile it? Please don't make me compile it. Just have a okay, APK, add go. Yeah, okay, perfect. Yes, just thank you for the binary. I really appreciate it. Perfect, perfect. BusyBox, amazing, whatever that is. Okay, so go get you github.com/d$ for go. Okay, so you can install Nox and you just have to run it yourself. Oh, I have Nox installed. Nope, I don't. Never mind. Alright, so cat procfile.dev. Okay, perfect. For go is installed. Start. Oh wait, I can just do lucky dev. Oh wait, compile from source. Oh, there's downloads. Oh, there's not downloads. Okay. I don't know what to do now. Because I ran go get, right? Did I not run that? I did, right? GitHub.com? Is that not the one? Did I just like install a virus? Like I don't... Or go start. Where did it... Which forgo? Is there locate forgo? Is that a thing? Locate is not a thing. I don't... That's... Big oof. Alright, so this stream, like, learning is hard, right? For me, I'm the worst learner, so don't come to me when it comes time to learn. But yeah, I do have 9:30. I do have to go. But next time I will use the right lucky Docker file and I will get it working. I swear I will get lucky to work on my machine or on Docker, I guess. But I think the lucky jumpstart thing is gonna help me. I think I'm gonna do it before the stream and then I'll do it again on stream because then I won't look like a dummy. All right, that's it. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you didn't learn anything from this and you had a lot of fun. All right, that's it. I will see you next time.